It is time that you get realistic about all the ways in which you create your own suffering in this life. I've been thinking about this concept of necessary versus unnecessary suffering. Necessary suffering being the cards that you may have been dealt with in life, or just the things that you arguably need to go through because they are just a part of your journey or a part of your path. Unnecessary suffering being the things that you have somehow purposely brought upon yourself. When you have a victim mentality, it can be very difficult to distinguish between these two things because you resort to believing that every bad thing that happens to you is necessary suffering and that you have no control or no hope over what is happening to you. But no matter what cards you were dealt with, you are not a victim. Nobody is a victim of life. You might be a victim in certain situations or certain incidents. You might be a victim in relation to other specific people, but in life, you are not a victim. It is ultimately up to you how you choose to respond or process the bad things that happen to you. It's not your fault what's happened to you, but it is your responsibility to decide how to move forward. When you take that power back and remember who you are, remember what your blessings are, what your strengths are, it's possible to get through whatever it is that you're going through. What I'm about to explain next isn't going to apply to everyone because it's my personal experience. Maybe there are parts of it that resonate with you. I hope that there are. But I am truly of the belief that I live one of the most fortunate and privileged lives to exist. There are millions, probably billions actually, of people out there who would do anything to have the life that I have, to have the resources that I have, the love and support I have in my life, to live in the city that I live in, to have my appearance, my mind. This is something that I have been aware of ever since I was a kid, and adults around me would tell me how gifted and intelligent I was ever since I learned that I don't have family members that rely on me or that I have to take care of. I don't have to worry. I have the privilege of not having to worry about surviving financially. I have so many blessings that I am well aware of, that I don't take for granted. I wake up every day genuinely grateful for the life that I have been born into, that I get to continue to grow and blossom in. But even so, there's a part of my brain that has held on to this very odd victim mentality. And maybe it roots from unresolved trauma. Maybe it's something that's been passed down by my immigrant parents. It's depression that I continue to deal with in my current life. It seems like I've taken this self-awareness of everything good in my life and turned it into this need to prove to others how humble and down to earth I am about it. So much so that it's caved in on itself, and now I hold myself back from my own happiness. I create my own suffering. Part of my brain waits for every terrible thing to happen so that I can use it as an excuse to stop living my life fully. I'm at a point now where I want to take advantage of all the blessings in my life. I want to fully accept and enjoy all of the beautiful things that I have to be grateful for. Not brag, not show off, not be cocky about it, but truly be present and remember that I am that girl. Like, all of the abundance that follows me, all of the love and light that I have to offer the world, just allow it to be in my life, and so that I can give that love and light back out to the world. You know, when you're open and you let good into your life, you then have that capacity to spread positivity onto others. And it's such a simple concept. Like, think about how when you look and feel your best, you're literally nicer to other people versus when you're in a shitty mood or you're having a shitty day. Truly pouring love into yourself, building up your confidence, remembering who you are and remembering what your blessings are, is in no way selfish or narcissistic. In fact, it is your duty to do so, to live your life the way that your ancestors wanted you to flourish. And yes, I am bringing the ancestors into the conversation. Like, not to get so spiritual, but also in every way meant to be spiritual. They would have wanted you to thrive. The world needs you to thrive and to be here because you are an essential piece of the consciousness and the energy that makes this universe go round. And it's time that you start acting like it.